Hey guys, it's Briar of Briarchats and welcome back to my channel. If you like honest opinions, trash talking, and the occasional dad joke, stick around because I think we will get along. Now, today's video is heavy on all three. It's honest opinions, it's trash talking, and there'll be the occasional dad joke because today we are talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and why I absolutely stan them and am living my best delusional self about them, their romance, and them being endgame at the moment. So as you guys can tell, this is a very serious video. As I say on my channel, I like to have a variety. I like to have some more serious and some less serious topics. And today's video is not that deep. It's not that serious, but it kind of is very serious to me. This is very important to me in a very unserious way. So yes, today I just really wanted to chat to you guys about this whole situation, about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, because my gosh, are my dogs and my boyfriend sick of hearing about it, sick of me giving them updates. And so I was like, I know who's never sick of a good silly hee hee ha ha time and just a silly little chat. My besties. So I thought, why not make a video, chat about it with you guys. You can let me know what you think in the comments and we can simply just chat about the whole situation. Do we think it's real? Do we want to believe it's real? Do we think it's in-game? Do we think it's a little hee hee ha ha fun? You know? So yes, maybe this video is not that deep and not that serious, but hopefully it's not a waste of our time because it's just a fun conversation and chat that we get to have. So yes, if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, stick around and let's get into it. So, if there's one thing you guys need to know about me is that I truly, could not have cared less about any of Taylor Swift's past boyfriends. I didn't even dislike them. Obviously, when the songs came out, I was like, don't you think that 19 was a little bit too young to be played by your Duck Twisted games? Yeah, we did know it all too well. It should have been fun turning 21. Obviously, I think that then. But when she was dating these guys, I genuinely could not have cared less. Even Joe Alwyn, although, oh my gosh, I seriously need Dr. Taylor Elson Swift to release You're Losing Me. You're Losing Me, the single that is not on Spotify and I cannot access, is my Roman empire. I think about it so often and how I wish I could listen to it because it gives me full body chills. But aside from that, was I a Joe Alwyn hater? No, but now I feel like I can trust you guys. I can feel like I can say this. I didn't really care for him. I felt so, it wasn't even that I didn't like him. I just had so little care and thoughts about him. And I was like, if he makes her happy, slay. But otherwise I was like, I just couldn't care less. And it's not that I don't like him as a person or anything. Obviously I don't know him as a person. I just couldn't care less. I couldn't bring myself to care about him. I didn't get it. I think by that point I had felt like me and Dr. Taylor Elson Swift just simply had different taste in men. And so I was like, I never really liked the guys that she liked anyway. She kind of up to this point has had two types: the fancy blondes, as I call them, and then the dirty dark haired boys. Those are kind of the vibes that she went for, and I was like, those are simply not what I would choose off the menu. So I'm happy for her, but I just personally would not go for it. So I think I was like, we just don't have the same type. We would simply be best friends because we would never fight over a guy, right? Get what I mean? Even with the female dating speculation, again, couldn't care less. I don't care for that kind of speculation, and so I've never really entertained it in my mind. Now, with all of that said, yes, me, Briarchats, am very invested all of a sudden. And I feel like I am not alone. Like, me and other Swifties have never been so invested and so invested off the bat in a love interest. Like, maybe Harry Styles, but I feel like we all knew that was just like hee hee ha ha fling and not serious. Like, we were like, they're friends that maybe kissed, you know? Like, we never saw Taylor and Harry as like an actual couple. All we want is for them to be friends and to release Style feat Harry Styles. You know, like, that's what we want from that relationship. We don't need them to be a couple. So just a quick introduction. If maybe, you know, you aren't keeping up with this or you don't know who Travis Kelce is, like, I'm assuming we all know who Dr. Taylor Elson Swift is because you watch me and I talk about her literally every video. Like, yeah, if there's one thing you need to know about me is that I'm gonna make every single video and every single topic that I talk about Miss Taylor Allison Swift and my dogs. So this is Travis Kelce. He is a very, very successful, like, love to see it, absolutely lights, camera, action football player in America. He plays for the Chiefs. Yeah. And he is a tight end. Like, he is kind of the Taylor Swift of the NFL, if you know what I mean. Like, everyone knows him. Everyone loves him. If it's relevant to you, he is a Libra and she is a Sagittarius. Like, we will talk about it later, but that's the need to know. Need to know it, need to know it. They're both also born in 1989 and let's just say none of it was accidental. Me and a lot of other Swifties, like, right off the bat, have been very jazzed about this. Very jazzed, even if it's just for PR, because it's so fun. It's so exciting, and Travis Kelce understands the assignment, and I feel like she's never had a boyfriend like that. Like, she's never, ever had a boyfriend that understands the assignment and understands drama at scale. Now, I feel like Exhibit A could be the beginning, middle, and end of my argument for why I stand and ship so much, because, like, all of us with eyes see this man, right? Like, I'm not here to be super objectifying of him, but, like, case in point. That could be the beginning, middle, and end of my argument, but I will go on. Like, we will go on. We will keep chatting about it. Now, if there's one thing you guys need to know about me is that I love drama at scale. Yes, I'm a Swiftie, but I'm also a Mike fan. And when he coined the term drama at scale, I was like, no, that is simply perfectly put how I feel about most things. Like, I love drama and I love drama at scale. I love being dramatic. I love dressing up. I love, like, the Eras tour. Drama at scale. Me making a video about this, drama at scale. Getting really dressed up for the Eras tour, drama at scale. Like, it's drama and it's at scale. The girls that get it, get it. Do you know what I mean? Now, I think a perfect example of drama at scale that he understands is him dancing after a touchdown. Sorry guys, I'm from New Zealand. Like, if you couldn't tell, I'm from New Zealand. So we have rugby, and I'm just going to assume that it's like same thing, different font. Rugby is aerial and American football is Calibri. Yeah, they're different, but kind of also, like, I kind of get the idea of one from the other. So as someone that knows about rugby and knows the rules of rugby, I'm just going to assume that it's a very similar vibe. Like, there's a ball and you throw it and you tackle each other, and, like, the point is to either get it over the goal or over the line. If I'm wrong, like, correct me. I thought it would be fun to show you guys kind of what I mean of examples of him even before Taylor Swift having drama at scale. Let's just watch this video, but I will have to put, you know, copyright-free music over it. as we can see, like, the man is funny. Like, he has a personality and he loves drama at scale. This is reason one why I absolutely stand, absolutely love, absolutely like seal of approval, yes, because I think a lot of people are trying to make it out. Like, I've seen a lot of like Barbie and Ken narratives, but I'm like, no, they're both Barbie. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. They are both their own complete humans in their own rights, their own personalities in their own rights, their own absolutely hugely successful in their own fields. I think a lot of people like to be like, oh, she's Barbie, he's Ken. I'm like, no, they're both Barbie, but in the best way possible, and they're kin for each other when it makes sense. Like, she is so jazzed and excited for him at the game, and he is so jazzed and excited for her at the Eras tour, which leads me in to my second point, which is that he has been playing the long game. He himself has been a mastermind because he has been putting in the groundwork and watching like clockwork, the dominoes cascading in a line. What if he told you he was a mastermind? Because Mr. Travis Kelce went to the Kansas Eras Tour show and he has been working since then. He made friendship bracelets. Make the friendship bracelets in the moment. You know, like, he actually made friendship bracelets. He's been wearing friendship bracelets and he wanted to trade a friendship bracelet with Taylor with his number on it. So this man is not, you know, being lazy. Like, this is the ultimate example of if he wanted to, he would. This is the ultimate example. This man was not just like, oh yeah, she's hot, like, if I see her, I see her fun. No, this man has been a mastermind about this. I think this is another reason why all of us Swifties are so on board, because he gets it. He gets the fandom. He gets the Eras tour. He's a fan. He admires her in the same way that she went to his game and was a fan and admired him. And I feel like that mutual appreciation and letting that person shine in their own way, you simply love to see it. This has been in the works for a while, and I think a lot of people were like, oh my god, hee hee ha ha, that's a funny joke, like you wanted to give her a friendship bracelet with your number on it. But no, he was serious and he manifested. And look at where we are now. She went to his game and he absolutely smashed it, scored touchdowns. Did I do it right? But he had an amazing game. And it was, I don't know if I believe in manifesting, but if I did, I would say that was an absolute, like, come to fruition moment of his wildest dreams. I feel like him understanding the assignment, him understanding the Swiftiness, him, if he could, he would. If he wanted to, he would. Him being a mastermind has led up to this point where all of us Swifties, or most of us Swifties, are like, I love and stand this because this is like amazing. We've never seen any of her boyfriends actually put in this much effort. And I feel like that is maybe one of the reasons why I've struggled to care and struggled to root for her past boyfriends, because maybe they put in all the effort behind the scenes, but we've never seen the true admiration from her partners and being amazed and so proud of her for what she does. And I think, like, it doesn't always have to be super showboaty. It doesn't always have to be in such a public way. But I just feel like we've never had this true sense that any of her past partners have really been proud of her and admired her for doing what she does and being who she is. I feel like that's just such a important part of being like a supportive partner. And so then when we get to her going to his game, because we've now seen him show that for her, she then also shows that for him. Like, she was literally, I mean, Taylor is always a pretty like number one fan, true supporter, but she was living her best life in that box suite, like cheering, chest bumping, high-fiving, chatting, laughing, wearing the merch. She was his number one fan. And just that reciprocal admiration, you simply love to see it. And then of course we saw them after the game. And yeah, they were driving in the getaway car, but not in that way. You know, it was like a good getaway car kind of situation. But before they drove away in the getaway car, I feel like we had a perfect example of him understanding the assignment and understanding drama at scale, because he wore this denim set that was blue and white. I'm sorry, tell me you're a 1989 fan, Taylor's version, without telling me. And there was a bit of drama because the designer of that outfit after the fact, changed the name to add 1989. That didn't need to happen. I get why they did it, but to everyone, they were like, this outfit is perfect. He understands the assignment. He understands drama at scale. The next thing that I think a lot of us have been loving is the way that it has been bringing, like, it's almost like bringing the black cat friend and the golden retriever friend together, and then they become besties. Because even though Taylor Swift loved cats, I feel like Swifties are golden retrievers. We're so happy, we love to support, and we're just like jazzed to be there. And then like the NFL boys are like the black cats, because they're kind of like, you know, a little bit more standoffish, but once you win them over, like loyal AF. So I feel like it's bringing together, these worlds are colliding, and we're having a hee hee ha ha fun time. The NFL boys and girls are bringing us in with open arms. They're teaching us about the game, the sport. They're telling us about him, and we're like kind of having this back and forth banter. Like there was that trend where all of those girls were pranking their boyfriends, saying that Taylor Swift put Travis Kelce on the map. The besties that get it, because I think we understand that, like, yeah, he is the Taylor Swift of the NFL. We're just poking fun. And I think some people didn't get the joke, but most of us did. And we're just having a hee hee ha ha fun time. Now that I've talked about kind of the reasons why I ship and stan, I want to move into this segment called Delusional Reasons in Videos Why I Think They're Endgame. And yeah, that's a bit of a wordy title, but I'm a bit of a wordy gal. So if the shoe fits, wear it. I have been fully getting invested that this is a real relationship. I couldn't save the TikTok, but a TikToker was talking about the fact that, like, if it's a PR relationship, why? I think a lot of people are like, it's for PR, it's for publicity, and it's kind of like, but why? Like, what would be the reason for this to be PR? They're both incredibly successful, and like Taylor is very aware that she is trailing this line of being overexposed in the media, so this isn't exactly what you would be wanting to do when you're already so talked about currently, and things have gone too far, like with Jack Antonoff's wedding, and you know, the paparazzi being at the height that they are. Like, she doesn't need more publicity. And even for him, like, he is so successful, he doesn't need her publicity either. It's not like it's a natural crossover. Like, yeah, we're having a crossover, but it's not a natural crossover that you would want of an audience, or that there's a reason. So that's like reason one why I'm being delusional. But now I wanted to watch a couple of videos that kind of allow us to further entertain this delusion that this could be a real relationship and could even be end game. Like, yeah, I want to be your end game. I want to be your first string. I want to be your A team. I want to be your end game. Okay, let's get into it. So this first one is just a little quick, cute one, but this is the lyrics from one of her old original songs, and obviously we can't play it. Do I say it? Please ignore my awful Kiwi accent. I'll be 87, you'll be 89. What if I told you I was a mastermind? Okay, so that was just a cute, quick, fun one, because it's like, who could have foreseen that coming? Like, oh my gosh, I love it. We love to see it. They're both born in 89. His number is 87. Love it, love it. Now, this next video has really got a lot of traction and even had a lot of people talking about this Dusty ex-boyfriend effect, but I wanted to show you the OG video because I think she just says it so well, and it really adds to the segment of Let's Be Delulu.
Taylor Swift is going to marry Travis Kelce, and how I know this is the Dusty ex-boyfriend effect, which I completely made up, but 100% believe in. It's when you're in a really long-term, unfulfilling relationship, and then you guys break up, and you get this like new freedom, and then you date like a total loser, and then directly after the breakup with the total loser, you meet your husband. Long-term relationship, Maddie Healy. Travis Kelce, you met your husband. Exhibit A. She took a ride home in his classic car last night and didn't even care that the top was down. Didn't care who's watching. This is her husband, and you can't convince me otherwise. And then, allegedly, Jamal posted this little, like, tip that came in that may or may not be true. Obviously, we don't know. Saying that she may or may not have requested to come on the family bus to the game. I mean, that sounds like she already met his mom beforehand, because otherwise she's just confident because she's Taylor Swift. She's like, yeah, I'm going to ride with your mom, right? Stop. I love it so much. getting married.
Item 1 of Let's Be Delulu Together is the Dusty ex-boyfriend effect. And I feel like she explained it pretty well, so I don't need to elaborate too much. But I do feel like, and if you watch her TikTok, there are so many examples of this happening. No, because it checks out, because she was with Joe for ages. And I feel like their breakup probably showed what she needed. Because he was not, this is speculation and all in my head, he didn't want the Eras Tour Taylor. He wanted Folklore and Evermore Taylor. He wanted Lockdown Taylor. Yes, that's a part of Taylor, but there's also 1989 Taylor. 1989 Taylor is a fun New York City girls' night out, having fun Taylor. And Eras Tour Taylor is bigger than herself. Like, she is so famous that it probably made her realize that yes, probably no one will love this all the time, but she does need someone that understands that. And who better than the Taylor Swift of the NFL? I'm sorry if I'm offending people by saying that, but I just feel like it's a compliment, and I'm never saying that derogatory. Like, I say that in the most loving and kind and genuine way possible. So let's get into the next video.
The moment I saw this little video of them laughing together, I thought, yes, this makes sense. It's just a nice woman laughing with her future daughter-in-law. Yes, I believe that Taylor Swift will one day marry this nice woman's son, Travis. I'm a professional matchmaker. I talk and think about compatibility all day. Let me tell you why I think this is a good pairing. Taylor is an artist. She's a performer. She's a chameleon. She has been dating other artists, performers, chameleons, and that's normal. We all date within our circles. Problem with that circle, of course, is that it just breeds a lot of micro competition and resentment. Everyone's trying to be in the spotlight. But she has a wholesome as fuck family. Her son is a reliable tight end, family first oriented, just like Taylor. Provides stability. They're the same age. Success in their careers, but different kinds of careers. Plus, I like this. Honestly, this pairing, Taylor, Travis, Matchmaker Marie approved.
That is item 2. Maybe I'm putting too much emphasis on the fact that she was hanging out with his mum, but I refuse to accept that to be true, because I'm sorry, you can date someone casually, but don't tell me Taylor met Maddie Healy's mum. Like, I don't believe that. But the fact that she's not just met his mum, but they're hanging out, they're laughing, they're high-fiving, they're bonding over her son slash her boyfriend, I hope. He's performing at his best and, you know, doing amazing, sweetie. That is serious. That is real. That is not just PR. Like, I feel like PR is a little bit of a snap, like as when Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez were snapped leaving lunch in Paris the other day. Like, that had a purpose and a reason. But them just hanging out, them laughing, them chatting, like, that is real. Those are real relationships. And at the end of the day, like, I don't know if people know this, but Taylor Swift is a real human being and wants to have real human being connections and relationships like all of us real human beings do. I just find it hard to believe, like, especially after watching Valentine's Day, like, yeah, no, she's not really an actress. She's a performer, she's a singer, but actress? I don't think so. It's not her thing. And in Valentine's Day, she basically just played herself. I think you can act and fake for a photo, but this, like, 4 hours being with his family, like, that's kind of not what I would expect. And I don't think it would be appropriate to do to anyone's family. So that was item 3. And let's get into these last few videos.
All right, now we gotta talk.
How's it feel that Taylor Swift has finally put you on the map?
I love that TikTok trend, and the fact that Jason is trolling Travis about it is just mwah. Before we get into anything he talked about, I just have to say the men in the comments under this video, incredible. I was expecting them to be annoyed by Swifties, but this guy says, Swifties, these are two very genuine and sweet guys. Enjoy. Welcome, Swifties. The 92%ers are happy to have you. Let's get into the clips. I'm gonna play what Travis had to say and we'll talk.
My personal life, that's not so personal. I did this to myself, Jason. I know this. People were chest bumping. People were high-fiving, banging on the glass, just doing everything. It was wild, man. It was an exciting game.
I had a special guest watching the game in the Travis Kelce suite.
Shout out to Taylor for pulling up. That was pretty ballsy. Yeah. I just thought it was awesome how everybody in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. You know, the friends and family. She looked amazing. Everybody was talking about her in great light. And on top of that, you know, the the day went perfect for Chiefs fans, of course. We script it all, ladies and gentlemen.
The energy was electric.
To see the slow motion chest bumps, to see the high fives with mom, to see how, you know, Chiefs Kingdom was all excited that she was there. That shit was absolutely hysterical, and it was definitely a game I'll remember. That's for damn sure. And then we just slid off in the getaway car at the end.
I'm sorry, did he just say getaway car? I kind of don't know how I feel about that, because it's great that he referenced the getaway car, but does he also know that nothing good starts in a getaway car?
Got the convertible, baby. Oh, yeah.
You already know, having fun flying around, breaking all the speed limits and that thing. Shout out to Taylor for coming through and see me rock the stage.
I don't know if you know this, but your jersey sales are skyrocketing right now. Some would say that you might officially have broken your brother's female jersey sales, most likely this last weekend. They are up
the Kelce jerseys,
400%.
400%. Jesus,
that's a big jump.
Damn, sounds like the Swifties are also part of Chiefs Kingdom.
Do you have anything you want to say?
Well, one, I know I brought all this attention to me, right? I'm the one I did the whole friendship bracelet thing and, you know, told everybody how butthurt I was that I didn't get to meet Taylor.
You got to shoot your shot.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You miss 100% and you don't take, baby. So, yeah, I think it's what's real is that, you know, it is my personal life. And I want to respect both of our lives. She's not in the media as much as I am, doing this show every single week and, you know, having fun during the NFL season on other guys' shows like the McAfee show and any other show that I go on from here on out, you know.
I've enjoyed every second of it.
So, like you said on that Thursday night game, I'm enjoying life. And I sure as hell enjoyed this weekend. So everything moving forward, I think me talking about sports and saying all right now will have to be kind of where I keep it.
I know a lot of people are still unsure. Are they? Aren't they? You can't convince me these two are not at least getting to know one another. Will this lead to them being the love of each other's lives? Who knows? All I do know is this weekend was special and it'll go down in history.
I think that was item 4. Item 4 clearly builds off of item 3. It is their personal lives. They are actually genuinely and truly and seriously hanging out. And just I love seeing that smiley happy about a situation. And look, am I putting too much pressure on them to be in game? Maybe, but I love it regardless. And I just hope that if it isn't a long-term thing, that it's a good thing for them either way, because it seems so fun and it's so happy and it's so many cute moments and fun games and things that we can bond over and chat over are coming from it. So I just wanted to watch this last video, item 5, and then we can do final thoughts and opinions.
TMZ just posted this photo of Taylor Swift with her arms around the one and only Travis Kelce. Remember what I told you guys that night, that a source told me she was at the after party at the restaurant wearing a denim dress and they were all over each other. This literally proves the source was telling the truth. Not that I ever doubted the person that I spoke to, but here you go. Full on confirmation. She was there. They were comfy with one another. This is really a thing. And earlier today, somebody had left me a comment about this podcast interview saying that I feel like he was giving Friends vibes. I don't know what to tell y'all, but this ain't giving Friends vibes. And to the people that don't get it and wonder why a bunch of Swifties are making this situation a big deal, is because we felt like we were watching a romantic movie, a rom-com, if you will. Just think about the last time you actually saw a rom-com that made you feel something. It's been a long time. Again, we've been very deprived. This is our wedding planner. This is our how to lose a guy in 10 days. Do you know what I mean? We romantical souls needed this.
Now, I wanted to show that for 2 reasons. One, because to prove that I'm not the only one playing the hee-hee-ha-ha delusional game. Yes, I have a Pisces Venus, but also I'm not the only one. But also, that picture is from the after party, and I saw someone else pointing out, the way that her arm was around him was kind of awkward, but then they realized that it's because she is sitting on his lap. So like, you know, like your arm is around someone differently when you are literally sitting on their lap. So it's like, I don't know, guys, like maybe we aren't so delusional after all. But I totally agree. Like it does just feel like it feels fun. Like I don't remember ever feeling like who she was with was fun before. Maybe the only person that was fun was Tom Hiddleston, and he is probably the ex that I liked the most because it was fun. And I feel like we love the fun. We love Happy Taylor. We love 1989 Taylor. Like I feel like she is reliving 1989, but as her like more confident, happy, and secure self in her own version, if you know what I mean. So you simply love to see it. Thank you guys for letting me go down this little bit of a Delulu segment, like a little like let's just have a hee hee ha ha what if moment. I mean, it's his birthday coming up soon. I think she's going to another game. Watch this space, I guess. I think everyone's just getting the good vibes and good times from this. I think they both have fun personalities. Like he has a fun personality. Overall, we're all having fun. So like, sure, it's not that deep, it's not that serious, but I love that it's kind of like brought two fandoms together that probably did not think they would be brought together. Like if you had told Swifties at the beginning of 2023 that we would now be Chiefs fans, we're definitely like loving the Chiefs, we're loving the NFL all of a sudden. It's just bringing fandoms together, it's just bringing people together, and you just love to see it. So yeah, I would love to know you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Am I being too delulu? Am I being too hopeful? Am I getting a bit carried away? Probably yes to all three. Yeah, it's true. It's in a fun, not serious way, so that's okay. But yes, I would love to know what you guys think about the situation down below. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions and anything that I may have missed out. And like, yeah, I will be watching this space. I think that's everything I had to say. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and having a little bit of a fun, unserious video with me. And if you stay till the end, you are a real one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to keep up with me between my uploads, I'm on TikTok and Instagram, and I will link my vlog channel down below. But don't you worry, guys, because I'm not funny there either. Bye!